What the shit? Simon! Simon, is that you?
Maw Kitty, you don't know me, but I want to play a game.
Who are you and what do you want from me?
You have been a very bad Maw Kitty this year, throwing yourself all over Simon Cowell like a little floozy of the night.
He loved it. He kissed me back.
Anyway, you are in violation of all codes and conducts and common decency acts.
Why do you care about it?
I want to play a game, like Candyland or Chutes and Ladders, but we don't have time for that. In front of you is a pumpkin, with a key in the middle. If you can get back the key and unlock your handcuffs in 12 seconds, I will let you go.
What if I don't get free, bitch?
We have got some actors over this world-renowned show, Hollywood Close-Up, and they're in need of a stage mama. Either that, or you stay in this dump. Wait, what are you doing? I didn't even set the timer.
I got it. Yep.
Because you didn't follow the rules, you will have to stay here.
No, you coward of a man! I want to be in show business. Things are great. Things are swell. Hollywood Close-Up, watch out. There's a new Maw Kitty in town, darling. Live from Hollywood, this is Hollywood Close-Up with Natalie, LIPKA, and Wayne Frazier, your favorite actors talking their way to the top, honey. And I'm Maw Kitty, their stage mama. Meow. This episode features music from Dave Smith and Garry Corman of the OC9 Music Group and the Boobe Sisters. Special guests from the TV series Extinct, actors Yorke G. and Chad Michael Collins. Here are your hosts, Natalie, LIPKA, and Wayne Frazier! Woo!
Woo! Happy Halloween!
Hi, I'm Charlie Brown.
And I'm Lucy Van Pelt.
Hey, Wayne Frazier here.
And Natalie LIPKA.
And there we are. If you didn't
Again.
know, dressed as Darth Vader and Princess Leia. No.
And Maw Kitty's here.
Yes, she is.
We have a very new member of Hollywood Close-Up we're so excited about.
Absolutely.
Maw Kitty is with us.
The Maw Kitty. Hello.
Hello.
How
Hello,
are you?
darling. I'm fine. How are you, darling?
Great. Happy Halloween, man. What's going on with
Right?
everybody? How's everybody?
Well, I'm excited about our costumes, Wayne.
I know. Isn't this
You
cool?
know why?
Football.
Because I get to be mean to you all day. That's what Lucy does. That's why I chose it.
But that's like a regular thing.
Oops.
She's like the worst. And how many bumps and bruises I get from this? Yeah, man.
Just kidding.
It's so cool. It is actually. Oh, thanks. So it is actually Halloween.
Yes.
We actually
If you-
here live on Facebook, and thank you Facebook and Network Studios. Yeah, here we are, man. This is
We're
this
excited.
is fun. Yeah.
We're in a brand new studio.
Yes, we are. It looks quite the same, but yet different.
Yeah.
So yeah, new studio, new venture. We just played a wonderful video to intro Ma. That was fun. You know, we took a couple of weeks making that.
There were no Maw Kitties hurt in that video.
Yeah, no shit.
We didn't actually capture her. She came to the show willingly, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful.
Sure.
And,
Sure we did.
Right.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, Ma Kitty? We'll start with you. What's been going on with you these days?
Well, let's see. I went into the doctor to make sure yesterday I wasn't going to have heart surgery again.
Oh, good Lord.
Thank goodness.
And I don't need it. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you. Yes.
That's what's going on with me.
Thank goodness.
Kids got to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay.
For
I'm
sure.
okay. Very good.
Putting this football down here, guys.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's
be
what's
done
going
with
on
that.
with
On my
me.
way here.
And today this is like fantastic.
It's like heaven, isn't it?
I took Geritol.
Me too.
That's our pre-show enjoyment.
Oh,
Geritol, Alka-Seltzer, you name it, It's all getting up there.
yes.
What about you, Lucy? What's been going on with you?
Oh, well, it's been exciting because as you've seen, Wayne and I are starting to shoot videos, and that's been we've shot videos before, but this is a new learning experience, and it's been really great. We actually bought lights. It was very exciting to have our own lighting,
we did.
kit, so we can do it on our own. We always talk about creating your own career, and like I said, we've brought in people for that before, but we're excited to have that new venture.
Backgrounds, all sorts of stuff.
And backgrounds.
There's so much on the way. So much on the way.
Yeah.
But it's when you make your own, and that's the whole thing. And one reason we started 4 years ago is making our own way in the business here. And now that we've talked our way onto Facebook video. Now we're video, and now we're videoing our way to greater things. And so just know, guys, let's never give up out there, and just keep rolling, because we don't give up. You can't, because God knows. We'll see what happens with our videos, but
we'll see what you think. Let us know.
And now you know why she's here. But
oh man.
So some of the things haven't changed, and we want to just keep it rolling, huh?
I think so. And I gotta also make a quick shout out to my hair and makeup artist.
Yes, very good.
Kate Quinlan. Check her out at katequinlanmakeup.com, because she rocks, and she did this. So.
Woo!
I mean, have you seen a Lucy hair any better than this?
I have not. I'll be honest with you.
Your Lucy hair looks gorgeous, darling, right?
I honestly think that you could do something with my hair, but
and
it was just
Charlie Brown, your hair looks very good.
You can give me a shout out to your. I was Wayne's hairstylist today.
Yeah, Natalie did this.
I did.
You get a close up on that right there.
Guys, I am not a visual artist either. Can you believe it?
The most hair I've had in years. In years, right there.
And God did my curls, so
and they are gorgeous.
Thank you.
You are looking good.
Lovely.
You are a real Maw Kitty over there. Whiskers and all. I love Halloween, guys.
Halloween's fun.
It's so fun. There was a lot of posts and stuff, because when Halloween is on a Tuesday, all of the parties happen over the weekend, and then it goes on, and there's some great costumes.
Oh yeah, I did. I dressed up as Uncle Fester.
I saw pictures.
Yeah,
that was a good costume for you.
That was cool. That worked. I'm being typecast.
And
there we go.
I loved it, and our pal. Christina Marie Leonard was Wednesday Addams.
She played Wednesday.
I saw pictures.
Yeah, she was awesome. It was great setup. It was so much fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah,
it looked fun.
Let's roll into the famous.
Oh, are we ready?
I'm
ready. I'm so ready.
I think we should roll right into the famous social media moment.
Oh my goodness!
With,
I'm just gonna have a little music.
Lucy Van Pelt. Here you go.
Here you go, girl.
Charlie Brown. Okay. Speaking of kids stuff, though, I saw that Judy Blume announced her masterclass on masterclass.com. There's so many great actors and writers on that, but now you can take a class with her. She, of course, wrote "Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret," and Super Fudge. And her first online class, where the award-winning author teaches you how to invent vivid characters, write realistic dialogue, and turn your experiences into stories people will treasure. So check that out if you're looking to write some things at masterclass.com. And of course, Halloween. I was reading about Halloween freebies, where to get spooky specials today. Check out Chipotle from 3 p.m. to close today. And if you go in costume, you'll get a burrito for just $3.
Nice.
You can't beat that burrito. And also Krispy Kreme, wear a costume, and you get one free donut of your choice.
Really?
So we got a lot to do on the way
We just
home.
eat all day.
I got a lot to do. So check that out, more of it on usatoday.com. And as I was saying about the costumes, I already posted on Hollywood Close-Up's Facebook and Twitter. Time.com posted celebrity Halloween costumes. They're so great. Gwyneth Paltrow went as her character she portrayed in Seven, and they were like, this is an internet win. It was really great. Sarah Hyland from Modern Family was doing Stranger Things with Dustin. She was Dustin from Stranger Things with the Bachelor franchise favorite Wells Adams, who was 11, and Nas honored the late Richard Pryor with his costume this year,
wow,
and
cool.
it was really good.
Yeah.
So check that out on our Facebook and Twitter. As I said, that was time.com, and that's my little social media moment.
That was wonderful.
Yay.
Oh, Lucy. And now it's time for some not so quick and quirky news. You okay over there?
Fine,
A
fine.
little
Got
water.
a little fur ball? Was it a fur ball?
That's right. Yes.
All right, now it's time for some not so quick and quirky news with yours truly, Chuck Brown. According to the boxofficemojo.com, the next installment or reboot or continuation or whatever is happening to movie franchises these days. Jigsaw did not score so big with the critics, guys. The general movie audience, not so good there. The movie scared up less than $18 million over holiday weekend. Halloween
Really?
weekend, yeah. That's gonna...
You know what, though? It does make a fun sketch to get Maw Kitty here, because that's what you... It's a little
in
spoof
lieu of.
on that,
Is
right?
Did I really... Is that right? In lieu
No,
of?
it's
I
not
didn't.
in lieu of.
It's not in lieu of. It's
No,
in,
that would be instead of.
Instead of. So...
What would that word be?
Whatever.
Exactly. Moving on.
Whatever.
We did
I
it.
was just trying to compliment you.
I appreciate
That's all
that.
the point. Of
Yeah,
me
we did.
saying
We
that.
tried. We
Yes.
tried to play it, but the Jigsaw was funner here.
Mm-hmm.
Staying on the Halloween trail here. Did you guys know that what the highest grossing Halloween movie of all time is? Do you guys have any idea?
Let me see. Halloween? No.
Oh.
No, it actually.
It?
But they're very close. It was number 2, but number 1 still on the highest grossing Halloween movie of all time is.
I don't
Ready?
know. What?
Yeah,
All right.
what?
The Sixth Sense.
Oh,
I
my
love
God.
that
was a great.
movie.
I didn't get it until the end.
Yeah.
I was one of those.
Me
no,
either.
No, I usually figure things out, but not this.
Yeah.
I was stumped.
Maw Kitty, no spoilers.
It's great.
Just
It's only
kidding.
1999.
Just kidding.
So I think she's all right. 672.8 million. So not bad.
Wow.
And finally, guys, Stranger Things is back. We just kind of discussed that. Is it binge worthy? Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Best thing to do on Halloween.
Ooh.
Guys, be safe out there. Happy Halloween. For Not So Quick and Quirky, I'm Chuck Brown.
You are Chuck Brown, and I'm Lucy Van Pelt, or Natalie LIPKA, and Wayne Frazier.
And Wayne Frazier.
And I'm Maw Kitty, and we'll be right back on Hollywood Close-Up with actors from the TV series Extinct. Ooh.
Sandra, are you excited?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And you remember what to say when you get there?
Trick or treat?
That's right.
But I don't want to get tricked. That seems scary. Can't I just say treat?
No.
Okay, but it all kind of seems like a trick. I mean, you're always telling me not to take candy from strangers, and now here you are telling me to take candy from strangers. I just don't get it. Why can I take candy from Harvey on Halloween, but I can't do it any other day?
Harvey? Like Hotel Harvey? He's been offering you candy? No. Never, ever take anything from Harvey.
Okay, so no Harvey and no strangers. But I don't know half the people in this neighborhood. Do you?
Yes.
Well, at the mall last week, there was this lady who offered me a lollipop, and I didn't take it, but she did say that my dad and her were friends.
What? Where was I?
You were flirting with the Hot Topic lady. But the thing is it was a Tootsie Pop, and I've been thinking about it ever since, and now I have FOMO.
Oh, God, Alex, honey, hey. You did the right thing. You never, ever take candy from someone. Ever.
So I can't go trick-or-treating?
No. I mean, yes, of course you can go trick-or-treating. We're just going to go to the houses that we know. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Then when we get home, well, we'll just check all the candy before you eat it.
Check it for what?
Razor blades.
That's a thing.
Yes, it is. I remember it well. It was in a neighborhood far, far away. Well, maybe not that far, and I don't remember it all so well, but I remember there was a kid, little boy. He was hungry. He was out trick-or-treating, and he was just so hungry. He bit right into a razor blade. And that's why all the adults across the country check the children's candy to make sure it's safe, hon.
What happened to the little boy?
I don't know. But I bet he's not going to bite into a Kit Kat bar anytime soon.
Can eating a razor blade kill you?
It can.
But what if when you're checking the candy, you get the razor blade? Then what? I'll be an orphan? All because of candy? Is this the trick they're talking about, Dad? Because it sure is scary.
Oh. No, hey, no. Oh, do you just not want to go trick-or-treating tonight?
No. I'll take the risk. The candy is worth it. And we are back on Hollywood Close-Up. I'm Natalie LIPKA.
And I'm Chuck Brown, a.k.a. Wayne Frazier.
And Maw Kitty's here.
Maw Kitty,
And it
meow.
Oh, yeah. And we have two very special guests in the studio with us from BYUTV's new action-adventure sci-fi series, actors Yorke G. Fryer and Chad Michael Collins.
Gentlemen.
Hey, everyone. Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Halloween episode, guys.
We're excited to be here.
Yeah, man. How you guys doing? What's going on, first of all? Happy Halloween.
Love
Happy
the
Halloween.
costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, costume
thank you.
singular, not costume plural. I just came from something and I had no time to put something together. So
It's okay. I would have brought you something
it makes
if I
you
had
guys
known.
all look better.
It's-
I think. The guy who didn't get the memo.
Looks great. Yeah, you get the memo,
You
yo.
could play the teacher from Charlie Brown and just do
Wah,
the...
wah, wah, wah.
the whole
Perfect.
time.
There you go.
And
We
that-
don't know what they look like, so
Right.
it's perfect.
Yeah, that's going to be such a good interview. So, Chad. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, our listeners will love that.
Sounds like us half the time. What do you
Oopsies.
guys? Halloween, man. What's some of the big stuff do you guys do at your place in Halloween house, and what's some good
man.
stuff happens?
Well, went to a pumpkin patch yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Ooh.
some pumpkins. So
Oh.
tonight, one thing that's going to happen is some pumpkin carving.
A little carving.
Yeah, gonna do
Nice.
some
Yeah.
carving. Gonna dress up as well, and probably go out to spend a little bit of time at the party that's in West Hollywood.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Have
What's
you
the-
done that before?
Only once before.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
What's the
It's
costume?
nuts.
Can we know here? Is this because there's only a couple of people listening, so it's not Facebook Live or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, as Chad can attest to, for being my friend for a while, the afro is a part of almost every costume, so
I
that will
love
be
it.
there. You buy a good afro, you gotta get use out of it. You know what I mean?
Mine just fell apart. It's just it was big, and then it
No, it was good.
That's
you
all
got
it's
that piece.
left.
You got that piece. And then I kind of have like this 1970s like suit that I'm gonna do, like chest open, chains.
Oh, that's awesome.
Some old shoe. Yeah. So not. If people are like, "Who are you?" and I won't really be anyone specific. Just cool.
I love that.
Did you ever see?
That's cool.
You,
I love
could, you, could be,
Harlem
you could be
cool.
the guy from Black Dynamite. Did you ever see that movie?
I did see that.
Oh, hilarious movie.
I did see that.
Great film. But you could be him. Just kick everybody's ass.
That's what I should do.
Yeah.
Just start
Yeah.
punching and kicking people.
Or Shaft. How about Shaft?
That's it, Shaft.
Shaft.
Yeah, I like it. Doing
Mope,
backflips, that'd be fun.
What about you, Chad? What's going on with you tonight?
Well,
Anything?
I got two parties out of my system this weekend.
Right.
Oh,
And I was the Punisher,
Ooh.
Oh,
which
Nice.
is probably a popular choice now.
Yeah.
And then me and my gal we went as she was a lion tamer,
Oh.
and I was the severely abused lion.
Oh.
So,
Oh, jeez.
Mm,
Aw.
I'd
Maw
like
Kitties.
to do that,
Right.
honey.
I gotta space it out.
All right.
It's like, what happened?
So you mentioned about you guys being friends for a while. Did you know each other before the show, or did you become friends because of the show?
No, we did not. We became best buds while filming in Utah together. For
Wow.
about
Yeah.
5 months.
Great.
somehow.
Yeah.
Awesome. And of course, the show we're talking about is Extinct.
That's right.
It is awesome. And so it was shot in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you both had to make the move to Utah for a while then, or how did that work?
You know, we did make our way there. We didn't really move. A couple of the cast members did actually literally pack up all their stuff and moved to Utah. 'Cause we were there for almost 6 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
So it was a long track, but in actuality, Chad and I stayed in a hotel for 6 months.
Well.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be.
I
that's-
But they
kinda
make
liked it.
they make
Yeah?
your
Yeah,
bed
right?
every day.
They do. They make
They
your
do.
bed every day.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
always
that.
clean.
I
I
love
mean-
someone making
Yeah.
They
my
even do
bed.
your dishes.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
Wow.
Nice.
Just-
Oh, so you had the
Nice.
fridge and the whole. You had the whole setup.
oh, of course. Yeah. It
Yeah.
can be hard to survive
so they
without
got like a
that.
Motel 6 or
Because
something.
then it might
Like
be
a
like you were
residence inn.
extinct.
Residence
if you didn't have all those
fabulous
things.
Yeah.
place.
Exactly.
I was trying to make a pun there.
No, I
was a
liked
little
it. I heard it.
off. Thank you.
Sorry, I missed it.
Thank you. I was saying because if they didn't have all those things, it would be like extinct and they'd be like really living their characters, you know? I know. It was bad.
So,
It was
Anyway.
bad.
I liked
Lucy
it. I
Van
liked it.
Thank you.
so we'll go into the movie for a second, and the TV series. This is awesome. This thing is awesome. It's called Extinct. 400. This is for all the listeners. This is what the show is about. It's 400 years after the extinction of the human race. A small group of humans is revived by an alien civilization, and Yorke plays Abram, and Chad plays Ezra. Now, what happens? What do we get into without ruining anything? This is a crazy, awesome log line.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah. No, this is I think sci-fi at its best. But
Yeah.
I'll let Yorke take it. Go ahead and break it down for him.
Yeah, it's an exciting show because essentially in episode 1, you've got 3 of us that are like born in a lake. And
Yeah.
none of us know each other or remember what happened before. Like none of us even remember dying, even though we find out that we did and that we've been reborn. Like episode 1 is kind of jacked up. You wake up, it's like, oh, by the way, it's 400 years in the future. Everyone you know and loved is dead. But we brought you back alive with 2 people that you don't know.
Oh.
And you guys find each other first, right?
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah.
first two to
Yeah.
meet and try and realize what has gone on.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So there's 3 of us. Another one, a castmate who couldn't be here today. Her name is Victoria Atkins. She's plays Fina in the show, and it's just the 3 of us to start out with,
Oh.
trying to just figure everything out. So the show really is a journey of us trying to figure out why these aliens have brought us back. What do they want to do? But then, of course, for ourselves, there is this desire to restart the human race or to reconnect with our family members. Because, once you realize that you can be brought back, then the first question that you're asking is what about the people that I love? Can they come back? Can I see my wife again? Can I see my kids again? And so at the same time that you're trying to save humanity, that's in the background. And there's bad guys as well called Skin Riders. So they're
Ooh.
controlled by a parasite, and they are from episode 1
Wow.
trying to basically kill us and take us
Yeah.
out.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's not easy. It's not like you're just plopped in this place and we get to figure it out and not have anyone to fight.
Right. And I
Yeah.
think it's it's inherent because it's 400 years in the future, and we find that out the hard way. There's remnants of this and scrap of that, and weird alien technology peppering the landscapes and all these structures that are rusted out and bottomed out. So the interesting thing is, like Yorke touched on, us reborns, we're reconstituted by a friendly seeming alien race, and
Friendly. See.
yeah. The big twist is we are reborn, reconstituted 400 years later after our deaths with our full memories, our full brain states. So, despite trying to survive in a harsh existence 400 years later, basically starting over and being on the run from the original alien threat that came in and wiped us all out in the first place, now we're struggling with those existential things that great sci-fi touches on, like we remember dying. I'm holding the dead wife in the arms when the alien invasion came, and what about a child, and what about my wife?
Right.
So, but we're also trying to survive just day to day while also struggling with, why me and what is our new purpose and that sort of stuff.
What you're saying with why me, why were you chosen, and and them questioning that of like, well, why was I chosen and this other person wasn't? And I can imagine, playing a character where you were chosen, but your wife wasn't, or your daughter wasn't,
Exactly.
or your grandkids, which we need to discuss the fact that when you died, you were 60 something, right? And then you come back.
Yeah.
So how is that to, let's get into the acting part of it. When you're working on a character like that, you died at a certain age, but you come back as a younger man.
That is true. So as I'll talk about that for sure. I think this show, though, like you were just talking about, like the acting stuff, right? Like we get such unique opportunities. So we're in episode 6 aired on Sunday, and we still have several more episodes to come. So this is, if you haven't seen, I'm sorry, it's going to be a little bit of a spoiler for something that's already been seen. But there's a great scene. We do find that Ezra does get his wife back, right? And there is there's a beautiful scene where he tells her about seeing her die. And like, what an experience. Like, only on a show like this would you be able to experience a scene like that, where you're having this intimate scene with your wife and asking her, do you remember? And she doesn't, but you do. And you tell her what that experience was like to hold her as life went out of her body. Like, and just saying, like, we do get some really unique opportunities. And for me, I do feel like playing a 67-year-old who's come back in my 25-year-old body is a fun challenge, because basically what you have to bring to it is 67 years of life, including getting married, meeting your wife, what the first date was like, getting married, having kids, watching those kids have kids, and remembering watching your wife die as well, and being in the hospital for those moments, and trying to bring that all to the screen. Now, you're not always going to be talking about all those things,
right? But
you want all of that life to inform even just the little interactions. That's what really makes it believable.
Yeah, that's a heck of a challenge for an actor to do that, to go that deep in to that lifespan, and then finally go, and now I'm back to that experience that I didn't have yet.
Right. Yeah.
Because now you're only 25. So would you remember being up to 67, or when you're reborn, are you just now at 25, so you don't remember any of that, or is it something to come?
You remember all of it.
Oh.
So you remember
wow.
being 25 and meeting your wife, and then, going on that first date and getting married and having kids and watching your kids have kids.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Up until the
It's all
day,
there.
like generally, the way our memories work in the show is that you remember until the day that you died.
Oh, wow.
So we all, it's like first episode kind of happens where we all think it's a different day.
Right.
And the reason that we all think it's a different day is because we can't remember past the days that we died. So it's like, wait a minute, no, it's this day. And it's like, and the war's been going on for 6 months. No, it's been going on for a year and a half. No, it's been going on for 2 years. Right. So, yeah, you remember, but you don't remember how you died. That's one of the things that we don't have.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So how fun was this to make? I mean, that'd give me just a blast, huh? I mean, you're
It was a blast. And
Yeah.
we shot the whole thing in Utah, which was incredible. I had never been to Utah. Yorke came up through doing Shakespeare in Utah, so he had some experience with Utah, but I had never been. And we shot all over the state and took advantage of everything. The first episode we shot last summer, and it was 115 degrees at the bottom of Utah in St. George, and when you see the pilot episode, all those beautiful Martian-looking landscapes, all that lava rock and the sandstone stuff, that's where we filmed that in all black, for 115 degrees for a good 10 days. And then as we progressed and shot, it got colder. The seasons changed there. We were in higher elevations. We're in mountains. We're covered in snow. And we just took advantage. Zion's National Park. We were all over the place.
That's one of the best things about acting, guys, is the travel.
Yeah.
I swear. You know
Still
what I
a
mean?
perk
You
for
get
me.
it's a great perk. You get to actually do some things.
Right.
I did a part one time where I was in a commercial, and I had to ride a horse going in Colorado in the mountains. and the whole area was fresh covered snow. So what we had to do is to get the shot that they wanted, the long shot, we had to travel up the mountain and down and around to make that
have those
one
footprints.
shot coming
Wow,
down
yeah.
for the footprints and all that. And that was a task because, of course, I fudged it a little bit and told him I could ride a horse. I didn't say
And he
that.
did
I didn't
it.
say that, but I did it.
Hey, he said he could, and he did.
I did.
There
So
you
as
go.
long as you
hard can
back
it
that
be?
up,
I did. Yeah.
right?
I practiced it. Yeah, I'm only like 4 feet now. I didn't get a stepping ladder just to get on the horse, but they were huge. But no, it was cool. It was what an experience. So just and it was in Colorado, and it was a commercial that had snow falling, and it was
great.
Christmas time or whatever. So it's like, yeah.
No, we enjoyed
That's
it
what
too.
actors like.
Little trips up on the weekend and Sundance and Park City
yeah.
and up into
Oh,
Salt
yeah.
Lake proper. And just traveling, and I mean, we were shooting in and around national parks, which is it's people travel from
Amazing.
all over the world to go to these places, and we were
Right.
just camped up for a week or two at a time. So
Right.
it was
Yeah,
great.
that's
Wow.
awesome. So let's also talk about your journey to being on this show. Obviously you have a lot of credits behind you, and you've done a lot of work. You were on Once Upon a Time, Chad, and
Was.
I feel like a lot of people remember you from that character playing Frankenstein's
It is popular.
monster.
It's been nice to see
Yeah.
over the years that
It's a
people are
popular
like,
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun episode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, but let's, and I know you have something coming up, right? Yorke,
Yeah,
you're gonna,
yeah.
I have it. in
A
my
Walk
note-
with Grace.
A Walk
that's
with
gonna be
Grace.
come out next summer.
Exciting. So share a little bit with us about your journey into the business. Something you always wanted to do, or it kind of happened?
You want to go
How
first?
did it?
Yeah, I've never met anyone that's come close to having my particular journey into acting. I was a journalism major in college. I did an internship out here in LA my last semester of school with an entertainment publicist, and he offered me a job to be his assistant. I moved out here right out of school and worked in the entertainment industry, but on the publicity side. So of course you're meeting managers, agents. You're down in the studio a lot. Jay Schwartz, who's still very much involved in my career, but I worked alongside him for a good 11, 12 years. Got exposed to a lot of aspects of the business, everything from your red carpets to your talk shows to, the shooting on sets in these big lots and everything else. So I got that right away, right out of the gates. It wasn't until a few years into that somebody planted the seed about taking an acting class and stuff like that. So I did for a few years. I tried. I really liked it. Having grown up just in a small town upstate New York, playing a lot of sports, I kind of likened it. The mental, physical kind of challenge. I really gravitated towards it, but wasn't sure if it was for me for quite a few years. But the last 5 or 6 years, I've really turned the corner. I've kind of committed and went all in, and really just decided that I can go back and find a desk to work at any point in my life if this doesn't pan out. But I'd always regret not going full steam with an acting career and, knock on the table.
Well, I mean,
We're still rocking.
Yeah.
So,
good decision. And you,
Yeah.
obviously, that was a great learning experience ahead of time to prepare you for this.
Right.
totally. Yeah, no,
So-
understanding the business end is such an underrated component. And there's people out there that can help you with that sort of stuff. But it's the one thing that I think actors, at least in LA, it helps you get to the next level. When you learn how to network in a proper way, when you learn how these things are connected, when you just learn what a casting director's job is versus what an agent, how they approach their job, or a manager, now you can deconstruct the process. You can work backwards, give them everything to empower them or make yourself more attractive to them in that way, and it's just a useful tool.
We're constantly telling the people out there that are either just getting into the business or trying to get their feet wet in it, that it is a business. If you're serious about it, it is a hobby, and nobody is against you. They want you to succeed.
Right.
You go in a casting room, they want to book the job for get you in there because their job's done.
Yeah.
Right.
Make
And
them look good at the end of the
a
day.
lot of people don't understand that. What about for you? How about you?
Oh,
Joe,
man.
you did Shakespeare, and
Yeah.
how
I
was
did.
that journey? Yeah.
So for me, if we were to start, we would have to go back to high school.
Ah,
Yes.
The year was just kidding. I'm not
many
gonna
years.
say.
What year was that? You can share with us. It'll stay
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
no one will know, right?
We never make that
Well,
joke
now
more
wait
than
a minute.
once.
I graduated in 1965. So what are we talking about? Shut up. Just shut up.
Oh, no.
So I was actually going to be an engineering major. And went on this little trip. This was between my junior and senior year. I already had a full ride for engineering school and went to New York City and ended up going to see a Broadway show. And I didn't want to see it because we were going to see The Lion King. And I wanted to see, I want to see a real Broadway show, not something off of a Disney movie, And so I was like, oh, I'm going to be so bored. And then the show starts up and I'm on the aisle. And literally the first guy who sings it's right next to me, and I was like, "Whoa, this guy came out of nowhere." But literally, before that first song, "Circle of Life," was done. I mean, by the time it was done, right? "Circle of Life," black. I was sitting there, and tears streaming down my eyes. I had no idea it was gonna affect me, and I went back home, quit the football team. Not a popular decision with the ladies, but I did anyway, and did a musical, Cinderella.
Wow.
Played the king in Cinderella.
No kidding.
Yeah, and then had to let go of my full ride. My parents didn't love that. All the people that didn't love this decision, I'm sure, even though my parents were always supportive, and went to Southern Methodist University, learned Shakespeare, and then, when I first started my professional career, that's what I did for I love Shakespeare. I worked at the Utah Shakespeare Festival, worked at Oregon, and then there was just a point in time where I kind of had to decide that if I wanted to have a chance to succeed in Hollywood, I wanted to do that in my 20s and 30s. I remember being at Oregon, and there were people that were there, and because you can make your entire living there. It's an 11-month contract.
Wow.
So people that have houses, their kids go to school full time. But I saw people that were 50 and 60. They're fantastic actors, and they were still talking about Hollywood. And man, sometimes I just think, but it's so hard to take my whole family. And I was like, I don't want to be here when I'm 50 and 60 still talking about Hollywood. Right. I don't mind going and doing Hollywood and then coming back and being like, I did it.
You gave it a shot.
I gave it a shot, did what I could, but I didn't want to be there with that regret. So I left what basically was a really great full-time acting job in Oregon and came to LA.
Wow. Yeah, rest is history.
Both of those stories are
great
incredible.
stories. Great stories.
Incredible. And you know what? Time always goes by so
It
fast
does.
on Hollywood
It does.
Close-Up. How does this happen?
Unbelievable.
But first, can we play a little game with you guys?
Oh, boy.
Before you go?
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game like Jigsaw.
Okay, and
What game should we play, Maw Kitty?
Yeah.
this time we're going to play the game. What the hell is that movie quote from, boys?
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Yorke and Chad, Yorke,
As long
here's
as it's
your,
not a Shakespeare.
here's your buzzers,
Let's
guys.
lose this game.
Right.
So there's your buzzers right there, your jingles or whatever. The rules are pretty simple. Natalie here she's going to read a Halloween movie quote. The first one to whatever the thing, buzz it, beep it, whatever, has the opportunity to guess what quote the movie is from. Okay.
Okay.
If you answer correctly, you get a point. First one to reach 5 points wins the game.
Woo!
And the lovely Maw Kitty, will you keep score for us?
I don't know how
You
to
need
do
a
that,
pen?
but all right, I'll keep it. What is that now? Oh,
1 point per answer.
All right, I'll write it down. Oh, my God.
Are you guys
Math,
ready
I was
to
never
play?
good at math.
I think so.
Okay.
Ready to play?
I don't
Are
know
you
if we'll be
ready?
good at this, but
And Maw
Halloween.
Kitty's got it
Let's
over
see.
there.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Listen to them, creatures of the night. What music they make.
oh boy.
I know it. Maw Kitty knows it. Does
Maw
it
Kitty
count?
knows it.
This
Does
is
it
television
count?
and film.
The television
Yeah.
and film.
Okay.
Yeah.
All Halloween, if that helps
Maw
out. All
Kitty
Halloween.
knows it. Doesn't matter.
Figured.
All
I
Halloween.
can't.
You
Can
can't-
Maw Kitty answer?
No, you can't. She did. Which one?
Dracula.
Dracula. Nice
Ding, ding,
answer.
ding, 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 ding,
Good
ding.
answer. Good
Good
answer.
Sorry.
answer.
Maw
So
Okay.
both of you guys
Maw Kitty's the winner.
did so
All right,
well.
Maw Kitty wins.
Yeah, this is we're gonna be really
That
good
was
at this
our
game.
Okay,
Okay.
that was just, that was
ready.
Yeah,
I like
I'm ready.
it.
Just
All right.
getting
Okay,
that
all right.
out of the way.
I'm ready this time.
All right, ready, Natalie?
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Jaws.
Ding, ding, ding,
Oh, I
ding,
knew
ding,
that
ding,
one
ding.
too. I did.
Okay.
There's
All right,
one.
so we have 1 point for
1
Chad.
point. One
for
point for
Chad.
Chad.
Okay. A boy's best friend is his mother.
Psycho.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh,
Good.
2-0.
Oh,
Come on,
boy.
Yorke, you got this.
Oh,
Not
boy.
And remember,
Okay.
everybody remember that this is the best of 5. The best of 5.
Ooh.
So there we go. So it's 2 for Chad, 0 for
So
Yorke.
Chad gets this one. It's over.
So far, Chad is yeah.
Oh, is it first to 5 or best to 5?
First to 5. First
Okay.
to
First to
5.
fi- oh,
First
not
to
best.
5.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. First to 5.
Okay.
All right.
I need a comeback right here.
So if you don't get any at all, Yorke, then we cut your whole segment.
Yeah.
And it's just Chad's show.
That's right.
So
Sorry.
And Maw Kitty.
And Maw
Chad
Kitty.
and
That's
Maw
fair.
Kitty.
That's
share.
fair.
Maw Kitty's not going anywhere.
I don't know if I like this arrangement.
All right.
All right, here we go.
They're here.
Oh, that.
on,
Come
you
on! I know the name of this movie.
There's probably like a crackling of a television.
No, I know it. I
Little
know
girl
it.
sitting
I'm
there.
gonna do it, Yorke. I'm giving you a shot.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Is it Poltergeist?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding,
Nice.
Yes. Come on.
Dang it! I did know that
Yorke.
one. I did know that one. I just couldn't think of it.
Okay, Yorke, you're gonna get this one.
Chad's
Okay,
got 3.
okay.
Yorke's got 0, and Maw Kitty, who's not even
One.
playing the game and
Has
keeping the
1.
score, has 1. So
Yeah.
come on, Yorke, come on.
No, I'm really embarrassing myself
We
here.
need
got
look,
this.
you need to come back here.
What an excellent day for an exorcism. Don't think too hard.
The Exorcist.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. Wait. All right, check.
The Exorcist.
Shall we check
Sorry.
it? Yeah. Okay, we'll give it to you.
No.
Not shut out. Thank goodness.
All right. Here's Johnny.
The Shining.
Nice.
Yay.
Ding, ding, ding,
4.
ding, ding. 4.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna crush Yorke because I don't feel
4-1.
bad. He's got 1.
4-1.
Okay.
Now I don't feel bad taking him out.
All
Let's
right.
see what I got.
Ready?
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
That is going to be Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, he's on the comeback.
There
How many
you go.
more do I have
Probably
left?
not.
Come on, girl.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Ooh. Chad.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, the winner! Chad Michael's the winner! Woo!
I'm actually surprised myself there.
You did pretty
That
well.
was pretty
Garry.
incredible.
Yeah.
Hidden talents over there.
Nicely done, guys. That was
Very good.
Yeah, first time we played
Yeah.
that game too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were our guinea pigs over
Yeah.
there. Does
very, very good.
Does Chad win anything?
Oh yeah, you know what? Chad,
My
you get this
respect.
Oh.
Kit Kat bar.
Now this is funny,
Oh.
Yorke.
What do
because
you do with a
Because
Kit Kat
Chad will
bar?
I'm the one
literally
guy who won't eat it.
never eat that
Really?
Kit Kat bar.
You won't?
Are you
Chad?
allergic?
No, I just don't.
Just don't eat
it.
chocolates?
I'm a paleo diet guy.
What is
Oh,
that?
I'll eat it.
So you guys are.
I'll eat
You're
it.
welcome
too.
to have it back.
Maw Kitty will eat it.
Yeah.
No
Well-
take-backs from me.
Because we had one for
Unfortunately.
each of you. So
Oh,
now,
all right.
there you go.
Very good.
You
So,
can have
what-
it.
When I was a kid, I had so much candy that it's probably enough for a few lifetimes.
Right.
I
Yeah.
would think.
Does that real quick? Does that paleo diet? Is it pretty cool?
It's great.
Like you just
Yeah, it works for me. You know.
What
Feels-
is it
feels good.
anyway?
Paleo diet. It's it's the diet of our ancestors, I suppose, when we were hunter gatherers. So it's just kind of meat, chicken, that sort of stuff.
Ah,
Some nuts and
I
some
see.
seeds and lots of vegetables.
Got it.
No
Okay.
Kit Kats.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Darn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we thank?
No, we got to thank you to Blumhouse.com for the 31 best horror movie quotes of all time list. We're thanking you here, honeys.
Right, I didn't make it up.
Yeah.
We didn't make up that.
Okay, that was very good. And I knew every one of them. I'm just saying.
I have no
But
doubt.
I wasn't in
Yeah.
it, so I
We'll
wasn't
come
in
back
it to
and I'll
win
play
it.
you for the championship.
All right.
The king size Kit Kat.
Ooh.
There we go.
A
Ooh,
challenge.
that's gonna
All
be big.
right.
Actually, we'll just bring a live chicken.
Right.
Oh, that's fine.
Just
That's
bring a
fine,
live
too.
chicken.
No, no.
And
No,
let's
no.
go from there.
Cool.
It'll be the paleo chicken diet.
That'll be so
Is that it?
That's it.
Going on.
That's it. Let's wrap this
That's
up.
it. And
Yeah.
that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the network studios and all of our listeners, to Dave Smith and Garry Corman. Are they here?
No, but they're listening. I'm
Okay,
sure.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys at the OC9 Music Group and the Boobe Sisters. Don't forget to check out the TV series Extinct on BYUtv. We've got Chad Michael and
Yorke
Yorke
G.
G. Fryer.
There it is.
Yorke G. Fryer. He fries chickens for a living on the side.
What I do.
I know.
Oh my gosh! Thank you guys very much. Please remember, everybody, to catch up on all episodes. I'm sorry. Remember to please remember cancer has affected some of our lives. Let me go into that one first.
Okay.
And you can only help by donating to cancerresearch.org and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society at LLS.org. Let's end this disease once and for all, people.
And you can, of course, catch up on past episodes and don't miss our re-release of episode 198 on Tuesday, November 14th with actress and author, The Actor's Life, A Survival Guide, Jenna Fisher.
Yep, and also come see Natalie and I in The Bandits at Vallejo Comedy Collabo Sketch Show this Saturday night at it's going to be 11/4, so this Saturday, 8 p.m., 9:30 at the Sherry Theater in North Hollywood. We're doing some acting. I'm Wayne Frazier.
And I'm Natalie LIPKA.
And until the next one, right, Natalie?
I'm Maw Kitty.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
that's
Maw
right.
Kitty.
How soon and Maw Kitty with these two gorgeous hunka burning lugs over there. Woo!
Thank you
Bye.
guys so much. Thank you. Until the next one.
Peace.
You've been listening to Hollywood Close-Up with Wayne Frazier and Natalie LIPKA. Be sure to visit natalieandwayne.com for past episodes as well as information on future ones. Also, be sure to rate and comment about the show in iTunes. Until next time, bye-bye.
He's kinda stiff, if you know what I mean.
Hey la, her boyfriend was
Which really helps me get past his gangrene.
Hey la, her boyfriend was dead. Hey, one lucky lady.